So hey everyone, so this is going to be the first video in a series that has nothing to do with Murray eating his greens. Are you so good? Aren't you good, Murray? Look at your eye watering when you eat. Do your dragon's eyes water when they eat? Let me know in the comments because I've got a friend whose dragon's eyes really water a lot when he eats. But anyway, this series is about each and every little thing I have, the tank I have, the light fixtures, the heat bulbs, everything I've got going on that seems to be working well, and my vet agrees that what I have is working well. So we're going to start this series with Substrate. There's so many arguments online about Substrate, and you probably know what I'm talking about, and you probably have your favorite, and I'm going to explain why I have what I do. Also, a friend of mine in the Discord group that I'm in with reptile owners kind of wanted me to do a shout out and kind of help other people understand something. His friend had a dragon, got a baby dragon, and got the little setup from PetSmart or Petco. You know, you've all seen them. Maybe a bunch of you bought them. It's the Bearded Dragon starter kit, and you get a tank, and it's got all the stuff. It's got some kind of substrate. It's got some kind of little bowls. And mine came with two of these little guys, which is kind of cool. I use them for worms and stuff. Yeah, I'm not getting worms out right now, Murray. Stop it. Murray, just eat your greens, buddy. I'm talking about something else. Okay, so when I first got Murray, I had reptile carpet. And if you have reptile carpet, please listen. So this friend of mine who had a friend who got a baby dragon, they got the reptile carpet in there. Some of those kits come with sand. Yuck. We'll talk about that. And some of them come with the reptile carpet. So when you go in Petco, you think, they've got everything I need. I'll tell you, it's really hard to explain to people, especially people who are looking to get a bearded dragon, to tell them, hey, every single thing you see in the pet store is not what you need. Try to convince people of that, because really, why would they sell stuff that is bad for your dragon? Why would they sell stuff that's going to kill your dragon? It's just a product. They make money. But for each of these videos, I'm going to talk about what I use. You see this right here? That's my substrate, and I've got some new stuff, and I'll show you. I'm going to put a link in the description. I want you guys to know these are not affiliate links. I do not get any money for these. I just want to help dragons, you know. I'm not out there promoting my channel, trying to become a YouTuber. This isn't about me. It's about you and your dragons. But just me with my logic and my needness for cleanliness, my need for cleanliness. Reptile carpet's gross. And the thing about dragons, let's get a close-up. The thing about these little guys is, in this environment, in any environment outside of Australia, they're just not very hardy. Sorry, Murray. I'm trying to keep the world from killing you here. We've got humidity, we've got bacteria, and they are not in an arid environment on hard-packed soil. No, it is not sand. It is hard-packed soil. It's ground. It's hard. When it rains, it floods. Or they're in eastern Australia in the woods. They're not on sand, ever. So why do we have reptile sand? Calci sand. Why do we have reptile carpet? But my need for cleanliness got that reptile carpet out after 2 times of him pooping. I thought, this is disgusting. I can't clean it. It's gonna stink. So this friend of a friend got his reptile carpet and his baby dragon, and guess what happened with this green reptile carpet? He bit off some of it, tried to swallow it, and then he died. So however, whatever the size of his bite, whatever size that he was, yeah, that's what happened. So my friend said, please do a shout out and tell other dragon owners, please don't get reptile carpet. So research online. So what do we have in here? And I bought some new stuff, so I'm going to show you. Okay, this is on Amazon. I've got a link downstairs. I've got a link in the description, so if you look below, that's there. I got this on Amazon, and it is 4 feet. It's 4 feet by whatever. It's plenty for this. I do have to cut it down. Okay, 4 feet by 2 feet. This works really great if you have a larger enclosure. I'm not gonna gripe at anybody for buying a larger enclosure. I'll just tell you, this fits those really well. And before I had this, the sand seemed gross. Like, I was just trying to think of what can I clean. But also early on, we had an issue with reflections on the glass. So I'm going to show you really quick a little bit of, I'm going to pause it and go straight to it. We're going to time travel across the room. Okay, here, this is what I used at first. It's vinyl. It's not sticky on one side, but it was not slick like newspaper. You can use newspaper, that's fine. It's easy to clean out. But I wanted something that Murray could walk on and he wouldn't slip. So this has just enough grip that I thought it was good, but it's white. So I thought, you know, it's adding to the reflection on the glass. So I got this stuff, and it's a little bit thicker. You can see, you know, it's a little bit thicker, and I'll tell you, there's a little bit of a kind of pattern. You know, it's not smooth and slick. So yeah, you spray your chlorhexidine in there when they poop and it wipes right off. You can take it out and spray it really good with that reptile cleaner stuff. It's green. It's got ammonia in it. Don't do that in the tank with the dragon in there, please. But it's easy to clean, and then they can scratch on it if they like to scratch. It doesn't matter really. You can buy more. You could turn it over if you need to, or you just leave the scratches for a while. But that's what I use. And once I switched to the black, it really cut down on the reflections on the glass. So I've learned recently, if I put a paper towel in there, Murray will poop on that, and it's a lot easier to clean up. So that's pretty cool. But this is my little video on Substrate. Let's see. So reptile carpet is gross. It can add to coccidia because it's really hard to clean. It just is going to hold bacteria. It's just not good. And as far as the reptile sand, you know, some dragons, they're on that. They don't have problems. A lot of them ingest it or they inhale the dust and they end up with some kind of impaction. It's just not healthy. And talking to my vet, you know, she said anytime she gets a sick dragon, the first thing she asks is, what is their substrate? Now, if you want to do bioactive, man, that's on you. Good for you. Good for you and your dragon. Just pay attention to your dragon. You know, see if they're doing okay. See if they happen to try to eat little bits of food off that fell off the plate. If they do that and they're careful and they don't ingest anything, you know, maybe it would be okay. I just don't like that, because I've seen too many dragons rescued that had just sand in their nostrils. They ended up having impaction once they got to the vet that could, you know, do a scan and see. So there's some info for you, you know, something to think about. I'm going to put 2 links in the description. It's my vinyl flooring here, and a friend's vinyl flooring that's a different color. It's kind of pretty. So good luck. You know, this is installment number 1, and I'll do some other feature in the tank next video. Thank you so much for watching, and to all you guys who supported us through Rose's many health issues. You know, first, she's doing good, and thank you so much for your support. I think that I'll probably do a physical therapy video, a mashup of her. I'm trying to get her to walk more, get her more exercise, get her strong, because if you look at Murray right here, his belly's not even on the ground, and he's comfortable. Super strong little buddy. So we're working on that. So thank you so much, and we'll look forward to the next video. Have a good one.